Step 4 is to attach our pocket to the pants. It says on outside, so that means the outside of your pant leg that we have here, okay? You're going to pin the pocket over the right or left side seam along the pocket line. So I have my pocket line. It doesn't line up exactly from side to side, but that's totally fine. I can adjust that. I'm just going to use one of them. It's water soluble. It's going to come out anyways. I do not like this pressed seam right here because my stitches are showing and I don't want my stitches to show on the outside. So, oh my, something's happening in the garage. I don't know what it is. In this house, it could be anything. Okay. You want to make sure that the top of your pocket is where your dot is. And you're going to center this on this center seam line of your pant leg. I chose the left pant leg. You can choose the right. Doesn't matter. And I want to pin it and make sure that my pressed under part that we pressed under, the seam we pressed under, is completely under. We don't want to see any of that. We don't want a raw edge poking out because that would not look very pretty. You're going to pin it. I'm going to turn this way just because it's easier for me to pin going this direction. Make sure that's folded under and that your corner looks nice the way you want it. I'm going to pin it all the way around. Yes, you're going to go through your pressed out seam. That's totally fine. You just want to make sure that they stay pressed the direction that they are. That one moved the pocket over. It's kind of hard to get in there. I just grab all the fabric in my hand just so I can get my hand under there to make it perfectly flat. And then we'll do this side. Let's make this flat. Make sure this is all tucked under. Now remember, there's only about 1/4 of an inch tucked under this. So we want to make sure that we stitch super, super close to the side and lower edges. So we'll go back to our machine. Make sure your pant leg is flat or else you're going to go through another part of your pant leg and it'll be stuck to the other part and you'll have to take it all out. Okay, I am going to line up my fabric again with the little red line on the right side of my needle. That'll get me like 1/8 of an inch of a seam. Okay, I'm going to start at the very top of my pocket. I'm going to pull out my pin as I go, keeping super close to the edge but not going over the edge. Okay, if you go over the edge, you're not catching any of this pocket fabric. Pull out my pin. Okay, I'm going to pull out this pin in the corner and I'm going to pivot. That's too far. It's not near, it's not close enough to my, I'm going to go one more stitch. And then we'll pivot. Okay, now my fabric is lined up sort of with that red line. I can just adjust it as it starts to move. Pull out my pin. Again, making sure that my pant leg is perfectly flat. Tuck that corner in. Go close to the edge. There we go. A little bit too far over, but I think we'll have caught it. sure this is flat. And we'll end it right there on this side at the very top. Okay, pull it out and double check your seams. Make sure that you caught it all the way around. You didn't go over the edge on any of it. Looks good. And now we have a beautiful pocket. Okay, that's step 4.